Hey, what's up YouTube? This is Squib308. Just want to bring you guys a quick video about the Glock 23. And what I want to mention in this video is basically why the Glock 23 is such a fantastic overall firearm, especially if you're new to shooting or if you're looking for a handgun that can be used in a survival situation that can shoot pretty much any type of handgun caliber. This is a fantastic gun for that. I'm not personally a huge fan of 40 Smith & Wesson. I don't have anything against it. I am probably more of a 9mm or 45 ACP guy. But I don't want to start a debate on caliber. I mean, anything that hits its target properly is a fine caliber to me. But in the case of the Glock 23, what can be done with this handgun is the calibers and the barrel, which obviously dictates caliber, can be very easily swapped. There are other videos on YouTube discussing this, and so this is not my, I'm not the first person with this idea, so I'm not claiming this idea as novel, but I just want to get it out there. So this right now has the 9mm barrel in it, and this has been safety checked. There is no magazine, and the barrel is clear, chamber is clear. So this has the 9mm Lone Wolf barrel in it right now, which means that this would use the Glock 19 or Glock 17 magazines, which are these. So this will fire 9mm in its current setup. That's great, especially for new shooters, because the recoil is way less with the 9mm. It's very forgiving, and it also makes this gun extremely versatile. Essentially, this is a Glock 19. You know, so if you're, let's just say you're interested in a 9mm handgun, you could always get yourself, instead of getting a Glock 19, which is the 9mm, you can get Glock 23 and have yourself more than one caliber. The next thing I'll show you are the other two barrels that I have. So the stock barrel is the Glock 40 Smith & Wesson barrel, and then also I have a Storm Lake 357 SIG barrel. I don't have any particular opinions on 357 SIG, but for about $140 or $120, something like that, I can have this barrel, which means that I have the option to shoot 357 SIG. Again, like I said, I'm not. I would not otherwise purchase a 357 SIG chambered firearm. I wouldn't go spending $500 or $600 or $700 to shoot 357 SIG because I'm just not going to shoot enough of it. But I do like to have the option, and sometimes it is fun to shoot because the velocity, it's a very fast round. So anyway, again, to change these barrels, I'll just kind of demonstrate that very quickly here. Point in a safe direction, and all you do to change your barrel out, take your guide rod out, take the barrel out, and if I want to go over to my 40 caliber, I drop my 40 barrel in there, put my 40 spring, put it back together, and voila, I'm back to 40. That's all there is to it. The nice thing about this model is that it uses it uses the same recoil spring, so that the guide rod does not have to be changed. It can use the stock Glock 23 spring. The only other thing you need are the magazines. So if you're going to run the 9mm barrel, this one, then you're going to need like Glock 19 magazines ideally. If you're going to run the 357 SIG, you can use the standard, the 40 caliber magazines because the casing is the same, but there is a slight, very subtle difference with the 357 SIG magazines. Glock does make those. Anyway, it's a short video. I just want to tell you, just share this idea with you folks, especially new people. You know, if you're looking for a gun that does it all and you don't want to buy 4 or 5 different guns, this is a fantastic approach, because you've got the Glock 23, depending what state you're in, you know, somewhere between $450 and, you know, maybe $600, $700, something like that. And then you've got each barrel between $100 and $125 or so. So for another $300, you can shoot different types of, you can shoot 2 other types of ammo and then you figure the magazine costs maybe another $50 for 2 magazines. So it's still a lot less than having a second gun or a third gun, and it gives you so much versatility. And like I mentioned, in a survival situation, if you're not sure what kind of ammo you're going to have available to you, well, if you have this gun, then you've got 3 different. The only thing you really can't shoot is 45 ACP. Other than that, you've got 3 different options, so that's great. Anyway, I appreciate you watching. Please like and subscribe. And if you have any suggestions for future videos, please let me know. Thank you.